Hi everyone, welcome back to Rohit Data Channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most important concepts in data analysis, that is granularity, joins and schema. If you have ever struggled with exploding rows, count or incorrect totals after a join, this lecture is for you. So I am Rohit. Let me give my some introduction. Rohit, I have on and around 4+ years of experience in data analysis. So let me move on to other slides where we have discussed all we I have mentioned everything related to these topics. Let me move to uh, other slide. Okay, before moving to the uh, deep concept of this granularity, we should know what is grain, from where this granularity term arrives. In data, generally grains refers what one row represents. So if you have any tables, there are many rows in that. In that, each row represents something, and that like sales per reason per year. So this is the representation of any row in sales data. Similar wise, all rows represent the same thing but with different quantity. Correct. So grains is the representation of any particular row. If suppose if the grains are in very detailed format like sales per reason per year per country, it is in very detailed format. Sales like say per transaction, the reason, sales, quantity, very detailed, right? So it is high and high granularity it has. And if suppose the data represents sales per year, so sales per year basically it represents the aggregated value each year what all sales are happened, that is the representation of that table. So it does not represent very detailed because it represents only few things like sales per year with respect to year what is the sales, so not very detailed format we are getting here. So it has low granularity, like understood. So each row represents their grains. The grains means each row what represents. Okay, so let's move to, so there are some few other examples which is written here. A single web click, uh, a sensor reading per second, the detailed event level. So this you can go through once I finish. So let me move to other slides. Why this topic matters? This topic, huh? So the reason behind why this topic matters, because mismatched grain can cause massive errors. Suppose if we are combining two columns and if it is not having the grains similar kind of grains in each row, that can cause a lot of trouble during the joining. Simple join can inflate row counts, correct? If that grains does not match. Okay. Sometime like what happened? Sometime it to make some such duplicates that the overall expectations we have of sales sum is increased so much that it goes 10 times or 20 times. Depends on the condition. It can go one time, two time, three time, but like it makes so much duplicates if grains are not equal that the sales sum will go a lot high, which is not be required. Let me move to so this leads to wrong number representation on our dashboard. So here I will give you a clear example. You will be definitely able to understand what I mean to say regarding this granularity mismatch. So see, sales transaction is highly grained. Here if you see each transaction for every ID, what product name it has and what reason and what amount it has. So very detailed kind of data we have here. Regional sales target, if you talk about, it has like in Jan, which region has this target. Okay, so it was a region wise target. Only month is region wise month, every month region wise target. Yeah, but here it was transaction with ID, product name, reason, and as well as the amount of each product we have. So very high granularity. If we suppose no suppose here we have two columns, right? Three columns, and here we have one, two, three, four, five columns. If suppose we want to join this table, okay. If we want to join this table, any common column you are getting here, reason. Okay, let me combine both table on the basis of reason. What happened? What happened? Common reason के basis पे we are going to combine. What happened? Let's say we have 500 sales transaction in the raw region. In the north region, if we have 500 sales transaction uh, in table A, that all occurred in January in table A. Okay. When we join to table B in region north, the north target of 10,000 for January 24 will be duplicated 500 times. Understood? Uh, this for January in north region we have 500 sales data, and if we combine on the basis of north now for January, for every data in this row, in this column, in this table, January north, it gives the similar row for every row. Understood? Let me now imagine joining these tables only on region. If we have 500 transaction in the north region of January, the monthly target of the 10,000 gets duplicated 500 times. And even February target 10 1100 get duplicated 500 times. So that's how number explodes. I hope you understood. So correct solution for this is what? Make table of A from high granular to low granular. In table A, create month from transaction date. Uh, and aggregate the sales. Use and aggregate tools. Group by on the basis of month and region. Sum of amount. Join new table which is generated by the aggregation and table B on region and month. column. Both table will have same grain. The result will be clean, one to one join, and your numbers will be correct. So this granularity we will see while making the schemas, because in a scheme by preparing the schemas we have to join some table with different table. Generally in a star schema fact table joins with dimension tables. So if both tables do not have the similar grains, it again cause the same effect what we have seen earlier. Okay. So here some few things are while fixing the common tasks. Same, if these things you can go through. This just I mentioned because this is the very prime example of granularity. Okay, where granularity comes into picture a lot. Uh, the star schemas advantage and disadvantage. Star snowflake. You just go through what are schemas we have. Okay. So while this preparing this schema, we should ask what does one row represent to know the granularity of every table. We should avoid many to many join. One to many is okay, one to one is okay, but many to many never join because it create lot of confusion. Then granularity ensure correct join, reliable data models, accurate dashboards. Correct. Okay. Yeah, that's it from my side. Subscribe for more data concepts. Bye bye. Have a great day, guys.